Oh, well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. I hadn't realized the little thing that said I was recording. Should I edit that out? Or should I let it stay? The fact that I'm making a big deal out of it now probably means I'm gonna let it stay. Well, but anyway, howdy, howdy. Welcome, boys, girls, men, women, cats, dogs, hamsters. I was gonna go on and mention things like living in the stratosphere and other dimensions, but really, we're all that there are, so that's going to see this. There may well be strange protoplankton-like creatures on a far distant planet that haven't seen this video, but they're never going to see it. Not unless somehow the broadcast travels, those billions of light years, and they're able to broadcast and it's not so fuzzy that they'd be able to see it. But 40 billion years from now, somebody sees this video, won't even make a difference anymore. Won't even make a difference. Still, that's less than 1 trillion years. So, but anyway, this is another trip down memory lane. With discs, you see. I'm going to show you some of the discs that I have. I don't have anywhere near the physical discs of old stuff that I thought I did. Time, alcoholism, children, and marriage. I've done a lot to cut down the number of discs I have to not as many. I showed you a fair amount last time, but this time we're going to start with this, because I do have Diablo 2, and I've played. Oh, don't look at these numbers. I've gotten all my keys on me so I wouldn't lose them. I've lost the discs instead. My play disc is here somewhere. I have some discs that are sitting around without cases. So embarrassing. That's one of them, unfortunately. Oh man. Our hamsters. They don't mind if I put a disc on their cage. Then there's oh, this one's closed up all wrong. This one has stuck together. It's only got some of the discs in it. This is Descent 1 and 2, the complete collection, of which it has 3 discs in it. But it should have at least one more. I know where that disc is, and there's another one out there too. So they're out there, they're just not in the case either. This one isn't a game, depending on your viewpoint, but it's my ancient Windows 95 upgrade. So yeah, I can. What's that? I can upgrade to Windows 95. Don't think I'm going to do that. This one, the Might and Magic 3 trilogy, so I actually own the 3 of them on here. I didn't purchase them individually, sadly. I could have. I was in the Air Force at that time. There's the Hellfire expansion for Diablo, which they advertise Half-Life on the back. Thought I'd mention that. Everybody's favorite, I don't know if it's everybody's favorite, MechWarrior 3. And you can't have MechWarrior 3 without MechWarrior 2. Somewhere in here I've got MechWarrior. This is a 3-disc set. I've played it approximately, I don't know, 15 minutes. It's Omicron, the Nomad Soul. Apparently it stars David Bowie at one point. I don't know. Never played it that far. Oh yeah. At one point I was semi into Quake. So I got a Quake mission pack. Here's a Quake 2 mission pack. I love the game Blood so much. I had to get Blood 2, The Chosen, with Blood 2, the Nightmare levels. The actual Blood, Real Blood game, I've got the like 5 discs of that one because there's Blood, Cryptic, Crits, and well, a whole bunch of other expansions and stuff for it. I got them all. Plus, it has the goth group Typo Negative doing one of their songs on it with the music video. Here's the mission pack for Sin, Wages of. Mech Warriors 3 mission pack. I'm going to have to play one of the Mech Warriors one day. I mean, just not for the channel either, but just to play, because I've never played one yet. Another Quake 2 mission pack. Oh no, this is an Extremities. It's a net pack Extremities. Comes with a whole bunch of the expansions for really playing online. Well, back in the days when we didn't do that stuff well over the net. Odium. I even bought this one for Steam. It's not a very good game, in my opinion. But then I've never gotten very far in it, so it could be a great game. TIE Fighter Collector's Edition. Oh, yeah. Rayman 3. Hoodlum Havoc. I really like Rayman. I think it's cool. I like the character. I like the way he acts and stuff. Empire Earth expansion. Cool. Somewhere I've got Empire Earth 2, and I say that because here's Empire Earth 3. Games for Windows Live. I don't even know what's going to happen if I try installing that one. Lords of the Realm 3. Now, someone asked me if I had this game. Any of the Total War series. Here's Shogun Total War. I've never played it past the tutorial because at one point in the tutorial, what you're supposed to do is take your army, which is like 1 or 2 groups of troops, and it kill the other, the enemy, and they're 1 or 2 groups of troops. What happens is my guys kill all but one of theirs, and then that guy runs, constantly runs. And so my guys chase, but he just runs and he doesn't stop. And so when my guys shoot to fire their arrows at him, they miss because they have to stop to fire, whereas that guy's still running. And so he gets out of range, and so we chase him and chase him. And the tutorial never ends because I can't kill the one guy because he just runs all the time. Won't stop running. So I've never gotten past the tutorial there because of that. Oh yeah, there it is. Mech Commander. Which isn't the same as Mech Warrior, but it's close. I'm almost done with these now, and then I'm all out of PC games. But there's a Pharaoh with the Cleopatra expansion, one of those civilization builders. Now this one's kind of cool, but it's a 3-disc set. It's Messiah, where you play a cherub who's come down to Earth, and you can possess human bodies. But the human beings will freak out if they see you possessing someone, so they'll kill the person who just got possessed. And if you pop out of the body and they can get you, then they'll kill you. It's pretty special. I liked this one before, Evil Islands. That one's actually very fun. I want to play that one again for real. I'm going to put that one over here. That way maybe I'll remember. Oh, Dragon Throne. I got to play that one. I got Prince of QIN. It's another one of the games came on a set like that, Strategy First. If I can find it, I really like that one too. Then there's Alice, the first Alice. American McGee's Alice, that is. Unreal Tournament. Somewhere is the second disc that has a bunch of junk on it. Oh, well, this is a 2-disc set, so guess what? There's the second disc with a bunch of junk on it. Ah, Siege of Babylon. You cannot play this off the disc anymore. You have to get a special digital version to make it work. Which is too bad. It was 6 complete chapters. It was an episodic game. came out with X number of chapters, and then it went back and replayed some of the original chapters, but you could play it with a mage or some such. It was an interesting game. Oh, and then these are my two Thief. There we go. Thief games for PC. I really enjoyed those. Really, I'm almost done. Kingpin, Life of Crime. Fallout. Yep, I got one of the original Fallouts. I got Fallout 2 somewhere as well, so it's out there. Ugh. Yuck. So dusty and dirty. Age of Wonders. I've got that in digital download too. I'm the kind of person that companies love. When that I bought the physical disc, now I'm buying the digital versions of it. They love that. That's profit, pure profit. Blackthorn by Blizzard. One of their early, it's a platformer. Civ 2, Test of Time. I've played Civilization 1. And that's it. I've never played any of the other civilizations. I got all these Civ 2s. I own Civ 3 and then Civ 4 and all the expansions, Civ 5 and all the expansions up to about a year ago. I should play them. Enclave! Guess what? Bought that on digital download too. I'm a knucklehead. Ah, Disciples, Sacred Lands. Disciples is a good series. Tachyon. I believe this one has Bruce Campbell as the main character voice. Stronghold Crusader. Kiss, Psycho Circus. Yeah, it's based on the group Kiss, and then features none of their music or characters. I don't know what the heck they were trying to do. 1602 AD. And then there's Heroes 4. The first Dark Forces. Yep, I had to buy it. Heretic 2. Of course, Morrowind, which then of course I also made sure to buy digitally again. Which, now that Bethesda has finally released all of their earlier games, that gets Redguard back out there. And it gets Battlespire back out there. Oh man, I was so worried about those games and no one could play them, and now they're for digital download on GOG. Now this one is the movies, and I somewhere have the expansion set for it too. The cover is for SWAT 3 because it's got the key for SWAT 3 on it. I really like the game SWAT 3. Somewhere I've still got the game, but I've even got the key for it because I liked it that much. Then I got a bunch of these are garage sale games, except for this one. I got that as a present, Rise of Legend. These are garage sale games. These are like nickel each or something. It's like Star Trek Legacy, Turok, Need for Speed Shift, Split Second, and then Pure. And I've heard like Pure was the one that had like 65,000 square miles of surface, and then you had to stick on the track to go to it. It was like all this landscape, and then you're supposed to ignore the landscape and just stay on the tracks. It's like, what the hell is the point of that? Why'd you make all that land if you're not going to do anything? Well, those are... Did I talk about these ones? I don't know. Maybe not, because here's Dragon Alliance. And No One Lives Forever 2. I got No One Lives Forever I'm playing. Here's number 2. Hopefully there's a digital download for that one. I forgot to look. Yep, here's my Grand Theft Auto 3. And then Return to Castle Wolfenstein from... Oops, that one's got the key on it too. Hopefully if I showed that, I'll delete it. And that's all my PC ones. Next time, because while I do primarily PC, I'm not a PC master race type person. I don't think consoles are better than PC. I don't think PCs are better than console. I don't consider myself a PC gamer or console gamer. I consider myself a gamer. You know, wherever the games are, if they're good games, I'm going to go there and play them. Because one of the things I have that I misplaced. That's depressing. Oh no! Now I've got to edit out all that silence and dithering. Because here, I have that. This is my only Nintendo 64 game. And I have a Nintendo 64, so I can play it. Maybe one day I'll get another Nintendo 64 game. I don't know. Right now, I'm happy with just this one. Well, to be honest, I am borrowing one of like the like Mario 64 from my nephew, but still. So, but yeah, I'll show you the rest of my console stuff later, because I'm not a console gamer, I'm not a PC gamer, I'm a gamer. And I go where the games are. So if you like what you've seen, like what you've heard, you could toss me a like, that'd be great. And if you could sub to the channel, I'd like that, and I think you'd like it. And sharing the video would be a really nice thing to do, because I know there's lots of people out there that haven't seen the video. You know there's lots of people out there that haven't seen the video. We could share it, then everyone can see the video. And I love comments. I read them all and I answer them. So if you leave me some comments down there, that'd be great. And links, I got them if you want. You just go down there in the show more section, and yeah, there's links. You don't have to follow them. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not even saying you have to look. So don't worry. But they are there if you want to. And thank you very much for being a great human being. How do I know you're a great human being? You're watching this video, aren't you? That's a first step. Each journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1,000 steps. That sounds stupid because it's wrong. Each journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That's the way it's properly said. And when I'm saying things properly, how about this one then? Thank you for watching my videos. I make these for you. Yeah, specifically you. So thank you very, very much. I will keep making these if you keep watching. So you take care, and I will talk to you later on the flip side. There might be one or two ferns. I don't think the hamsters ate them all.